Now that Pierre Poilievre is Conservative leader of Her Majesty's opposition, some Liberals are saying we're going to have a snap election called this fall. Well, John Capobianco is a Conservative with Fleischmann-Hillard. He is a big shot. I put it to you. Is your party ready for a snap election if Trudeau wants to take advantage of your leader's relative inexperience in that job?
Our party is ready. We've covered the debt. Pierre just finished a leadership contest where he signed up hundreds of thousands of members. He's raised millions of dollars. That can be easily carried over into an election campaign. So is the party ready? Yes. Is Pierre ready? Even more so. I think
Do you have your platform?
I think it'd be, well, he's pretty much written a platform during his leadership contest. He's pretty much given the themes of what he wants to talk about. I think the platform can be easily developed over the course of the next little while. But we're in a minority situation. So by virtue of that, Stephen, the party has to be ready for a call, notwithstanding this NDP deal, this coalition that was cut some years ago.
So you're saying you've been ready even before the leader was chosen?
Well, because you never know when the government might need to be dissolved, quite frankly, a non-confidence vote. And of course, with this NDP deal, they've got that propped up until 2025. But I don't believe, and not many Canadians believe it's going to last that long.
Rank and file NDP, a lot of people are saying we never liked the deal in the first place, and now that Trudeau's coming increasingly unpopular, we don't want to be propping him up with the questions of, the fact that it's a corrupt government and all the misspending. I hear from NDPers. I talk to a few of them now and then. They're saying, we don't like this deal.
Yeah, well, and the strategy, I guess, was that Jagmeet Singh probably wasn't ready for a potential snap election, so he needed to cover his own base. That, and also I think the fact that he thought
had to sell out to Trudeau. He sold out to Trudeau, and Trudeau bought him with taxpayers' money.
And Trudeau's going to get all the credit, and Jagmeet's not going to get any credit at all as a result of this deal. And it's going to hurt him in the long run. You saw what happened with coalitions.
I was just going to say, let me hear from a Conservative what's going to happen to the NDP party in an election where they've been propping up an unpopular prime minister for a couple of years.
Well, and that's going to happen again no matter what. But I suspect what'll happen this time around is Jagmeet Singh will try to laying some credit about how, Dedicare and some of the other stuff. But Canadians are going to say, well, that was Trudeau that passed it, not you. And they're going to forget about him.
Well, in fact, if there is an election this fall, though, it's not going to be passed.
No, it won't be passed.
There'll be another Liberal promise.
Nor will pharmacare or any other major promises. But Canadians are getting used to that. But this time around, they're getting fed up now, Stephen. And I think we've saw election from election that Justin Trudeau's been running, including the most recent one. I'm not sure. Canadians, there's a visceral dislike of Justin Trudeau that has never been seen before, notwithstanding the pandemic, but just given some of the issues that have happened. I think Canadians are ready for change. And I think Pierre, now as our leader, is going to make that change happen because he's going to put the feet to the fire of all the Liberals, including Justin Trudeau and Chrystia Freeland.
Well, I think that, should there be an election, whether it's this fall or this winter, if it's after this winter, it may not be Justin, who is the leader or the prime minister. But if it is Justin, how are you going to try to insulate your leader? I'm out of time. Another time, John Capobianco. Doesn't happen often, 3 minutes. Please stay tuned to keep informed about the latest policy issues. We all need to sharpen our game, because if we don't, we could end up with another Justin Trudeau government, and we don't want that. So please subscribe, tell your friends about the show, and if you can, PayPal, because that guy behind there, he wants to get paid. He does a very good job.